This is a picture of peaceful resistance. Jindrichovice in the Bohemia region of the Czech Republic is a picturesque village and determined to remain that way. Government officials have been banned from this nature-loving oasis of harmony. Mayor Petr Pavek took his stance after national bureaucracy proved too much for the village photocopier.
Why do we make 70,000 copies? Not for me or for the village. Then we realized that we were being inundated with forms and demands from all these authorities and bureaucrats in Prague.
The mayor ignored all mail from Prague for the next 6 months, without suffering any consequences, he says.
The state does not treat its citizens very well, here and elsewhere. It's an apparatus that generally works against the people. I'd almost prefer to cede certain rights to Europe.
The villagers all agree that they can mostly cope on their own and even generate their own electricity. The mayor picked up ideas like this while living in Germany. He decided to wake the village from its blissful slumber and show Prague a thing or two.
I always say, think global, act local. The government often does the opposite. The most natural unit is the family, and friends and neighbors.
Jindrichovice is evolving into a self-sufficient paradise, environmentally friendly houses with subterranean heating systems and their own wells, instead of water from the mains. Some villagers consider even this too modern and prefer to hark back to old-school country life. But most people here are comfortable living in the 21st century. The library is an organic cafe and a meeting place for those who want to make their village even better. They have no time for the major energy supply companies, for example.
We were attracted by the fact that the village is trying to make itself self-sufficient. Instead of being connected up to the water and heating grids, everyone has their own well, their own sewage filters and wood-fired heating.
Jindrichovice was a dream destination for German-Czech couple Melanie and Stefan Matejka. This community has more important things on its mind than old animosities between Czechs and Germans.
What people really care about is local politics, not what's happening in Prague or Brussels. I'm interested in what's going on here.
Anything from outside the village is greeted with suspicion by old and new residents alike. The locals have also taken an interest in the issue of alternative energy, even if just for fun.
Well, it's always very warm in our house.
Oh no, not in ours. Not in ours. But running around the house a couple of times warms you up.
But not all villagers are enthusiastic about the new concepts. Young people have little to do except hang around the village square or at the fire station. And many older residents are worried that the mayor's focus on alternative solutions could overshadow other issues.
The problem is that there's no work here. When there are no jobs, people have to leave. And then there's no one left in the village.
The mayor's more interested in bringing in new people than addressing the concerns of established residents.
This doesn't appear to be the prevailing view, however. The last election saw most residents vote for Mayor Pavek and for Jindrichovice's independence. But this alternative idyll ultimately has its limits.
There's always a limit, and we don't want to push growth infinitely. I always joked, let's keep the population under 1,000 so that village life is retained.
The priority for the mayor and his people is ensuring their village remains a sanctuary of serenity.